So I'm at Burrough Hill finally. Just took a long time to get here. Some nice scenery here though. Just lock in the car and then I'll talk properly. I'll show you in a second. Some nice scenery around here. So yeah, it's a very peaceful area this time of year. There's not many people that come up here, obviously because kids are back at school now, so it's not too bad, but yeah, it's a nice little area for nature and stuff. As you can probably hear, the birds are chirping. Yeah, I'll show you the view. It's very nice. I've got it on the wide camera at the moment, so it probably looks a bit disorientating. But if I had a great camera, I could get a cracking photo through those trees. It looks absolutely beautiful. I really don't know whether you'll be able to see it or not. I will try my best to show you. But if you can see, the sun is literally going down through. When it focuses through those trees, it looks fucking beautiful. But we'll see what footage we can get. It's a very nice place out here. It's pretty cool. I'm enjoying it very much. I have to say, it's obviously the first video that I've ever made, with the camera on like this, so I guess it is a little bit awkward and unnerving at first, but maybe I'll be able to ease my way into talking to a camera, which is weird. I know it's only like talking to a camera, but if people see me talking out loud, I guess I do it anyway, but if I've got a camera in my face, it might seem like I'm just fucking vlogging. People do it around London all the time. Hey guys, how you going? Some sheep. It's the other side. It's a really nice place. I should really keep the camera still. As I say, I've got a lot to learn. I've got a lot to learn about vlogging and talking into a camera on videos and stuff, but I reckon I can do it. It's a very nice day. I did actually bring a book as well to read whilst I'm up here, but I've left that in the car because I can't be bothered. It's fucking freezing, so yeah. But yeah, it's very nice scenery. Once I get onto the actual top of the hill, I'll show you more. It always really smells around here. I think it's because it's like a mini farm of some sort. But it always really stinks. It stinks so bad. I think it's like urine from all that farm animals and stuff, which is kind of gross when you wear white shoes. It's never a wise idea to bring white shoes to places like these guys. So if you do happen to do that, make sure that it's, not white shoes. Your best bet's probably like, I don't know, Buckler Wellington boots or something like that. If you do enjoy exploring nature like myself, just currently my funds are a bit short, so I can't quite afford them. That's why I'm having to use my phone camera as well. But other than that, yeah, a nice cup of tea would be good as well. How you doing? Right. I can see the sunset now, it looks beautiful. However you can see that or not. Looks awesome. You can see the sunset every mile. It's such a clear day, it's lovely. I think if I actually get a decent camera like that guy that just walked by me has got, I'll be able to take fucking immense photos. And I think your guys are like that a lot more. For the time being, I've just got to sort of, do what I can. And use what I have to use, and I should probably hold my camera a lot higher. I'm not gonna lie, it aches my arm. I need a thingy stick. I need one of those selfie stick things to waltz around on my phone. For the moment, I'm just gonna let you guys enjoy the the nature scenes. I'll put it on the closer one so it looks like a normal video. Oh bloody heck, I forgot to bring my gloves. It's fucking cold. Yeah, so this is where I normally go to get all of my cool photos from the sunset. Sunset is beautiful. It's getting cold now though. I have found that January time it seems to get colder rather than, you know, the closer to spring it gets in my eyes, like, the colder it gets, it's bloody freezing. Absolutely bloody freezing. Like, you can see the sun now, look. Like, you can see this with your own eyes, like, big ass sun. No interruption, no light, no hurting on your eyes. It's absolutely fine. So this is where I normally come. Got the wide lens back on again. So yeah, it's a beautiful place. Makes for good photos, I'll give you that, but I'll tell you one thing though. Please wear fucking gloves and suitable footwear, because it does get cold. And I have to say, you know, as much as I love nature and believe in all these spiritual theories, I do think you've got to have some sort of like grounded perception on it, rather than just being like, oh. You have to sort of understand, you know, your body isn't invincible. It's gonna get cold and it's gonna, you know, not feel great. But you know, I know Iceman Hoff and that does all that stuff, but you know, he's obviously just eased his way into it. He's not just gone and dived in a lake and thought, yeah, that'll do, that's nice, you know. So don't believe everything you see or read. I think in your own experience you'll understand that a lot more. Sorry, I'm not looking at the camera, I'm trying to focus on where I'm going. But yeah, I often come out to places like this because it's just so peaceful. I mean, there's a bird flying basically on the floor. Like, it's just, I find it a very peaceful area to be. And when you're well, can't ask for more than sunsets like this, really. You know, I had to call in sick today because the way I felt, I just didn't want to be there. I just didn't want to be at work. I found myself, not necessarily for any particular reason, I just generally didn't want to go. I was just like, okay, yeah, this is it, innit? I don't want to be here. Like, it's not the job, you know. Put it down in my pocket at the same time. Yeah, it's not the it gets cold up in your eyes, start to water. As I say, proper PPE for walking in this weather. Right, anyway, yeah, so I found myself, I don't know what it was. It was just something in me was just saying, I don't want to go to work. I really don't want to go to work. It's not the job, it's not the people that I interact with, it's nothing like that. It's just, I think I need to change. I don't like being and feeling like trapped almost, because at the moment I've got a car obviously now, so I can go places and make videos like this, you know. Obviously I just need a good editing skills, and obviously I'll publish and post my journey through all of that as well, you know, with editing software possibly. You know, obviously I'm not going to have top of the notch editing stuff at the moment because, again, factor of money again, it's just annoying. You know, but I find it really difficult currently just to hold down something easy. Like, I think what allowed me to hold down that factory job for so long was the people in it. You know, I had fun when I was there, and I don't have fun at work where I work currently. It's not fun. It's nothing but like constant, like, oh, I can't be asked to do this and that and that. Like, these meaningless interactions with people that I don't really, not that I don't care for them, but like, I don't have any interest in how I don't care how your day has gone. Like, I don't honestly. Like, I'm not a bad person, I'm not a negative person, but I don't care how your day has been. You know, I've asked the last 17 people how their day has been. Not one of them has given me a thorough or interesting fucking description of their day, because all they're doing is the same as me. You know, they're just getting on with their life. You know, so at some level, it's just pointless interaction. You know, I'm sure there is people and things that people enjoy doing and stuff, but, like, you know, when I say this, I mean like I get a bit confuzzled in my own mind, my own way of talking. But I'm sure there's people that thoroughly enjoy the small chit chat and stuff. But I don't. I yearn for like conversations about deep stuff, not necessarily too deep. You know, I like a good chin like here and there about bits and bobs and having a good laugh and stuff, but not with every customer. Like, I can't be doing with that. It's stressing me out. It's to the point where I'm having to fake an illness or fake being ill or having bad cramps and stomach cramps, having all that bad stuff, you know, faking it all, just because I don't want to go in, just because I don't even want to be there. Like, I don't like being there. I don't feel appreciated, if that makes sense. It's not like I crave this feeling of appreciation all the time. It's just I don't feel like I feel like I'm replaceable. Like, I don't feel like I'm me, if that makes sense. I don't want to be creating the CSA, customer sales assistant. I want to be fucking traveling the world and doing shit that I enjoy. You know, skateboarding when I want. You know, biking around when I want. And at the moment, money seems to be this factor of it's constantly blockading me from doing shit that I want to do because I haven't got enough money. So I think from here on now, I'm going to do my best to make content that makes people happy and people that need, you know, help and whatnot. I don't know what to say really. How do I say it? How do I put my own thought pattern into words? Oh, it's still recording. That's good. I thought it had gone off. My phone's not got that much percent, so I thought it might have cut off. But how do I put it into words? Is what I'm trying to say. People that require the information that I have freely given out through videos like this, I think will find them because they're on a vibrational match to what they are desiring. Their answer was within this video. So back when I was first awakening to, you know, the spiritual essence, and you know, can we just take a minute? I'll pause for a minute. Just take a minute to appreciate this view. Like, it is absolutely beautiful. You can see for fucking miles. I know I shouldn't swear, whatnot, but it's who I am. I don't give a shit. So yeah. Anyway, it's just I think when you first start yearning for change and a different direction in your life, you become extremely uncomfortable for no apparent real reason in your life circumstances. You feel like as if I can't really put it into words. You just know you shouldn't be doing what you're doing, as in like whether you're in a job or you're in a living situation, you just feel it. You don't know mentally. You don't just analyze it and go, yeah, that doesn't make sense on paper. You feel it. Like, I can't explain it properly. You just don't feel this contentness that, you know, if you was doing the thing you wanted to do. And sometimes you don't even know what that is, because I don't know what it is. But just recently I've been going to different things and people have been coming into my life. Like, I've recently got back in contact with my cousin. You know, I started hanging around with her for a while. You know, she introduced me to this new style of music, which is hardstyle, which is more sort of like energetic and, you know, it's more in alignment with who I am at the moment, you know, this current minute, because I want to get in shape. And that's, you know, this whole spiritual journey's made me realise that health is a beneficial factor. And looking into my own family's history and stuff, obviously people have been dying of cancer a lot, so I've been like, okay, well, how can I possibly avoid making the same decisions that they made, so I don't have the same outcome? Because obviously I feel like a bit of, oh wow, it's cold, my hands are freezing, I really should go back and get my gloves. But how could I avoid that situation where all the mistakes that they have made? How can I make different decisions to, you know, get to a different place, obviously, and fulfill my desires and stuff, which is really just to take great pictures of the world and show people that, you know, there's more to life than a 9 to 5, and, you know, you have to listen to yourself rather than just being fearful and scared all the time. Just, you know, this is what I'm doing right now. This is exactly what I'm doing. I'm taking the leap of what we call, you know, fear. I don't really feel comfortable on the camera, especially when I can't see myself. Like right now, I can't see myself. But I think that it's better that I can't, because then I can authentically express myself without judging myself, looking on the camera like, oh my god, do I look this way, that way? You know, I can't see myself, so all I can do right now is be myself, because, you know, whether that looks stupid or not, I don't know, but I think that it's better than me not expressing myself. I feel like I need to express myself at this moment in time because I don't really know the way, but if I can feel good about making a video, even though my ego might interfere with, you know, saying, oh well, you look a bit like this, don't you? My people might think this. Honestly, at this point in my life, I'm willing to try the thing that I've been trying to say or do for a long time, and that's just explore, take videos and pictures of stuff, and just express myself, and whoever resonates, you know. If it helps people, it helps people. But yeah, just recently I've been journaling as well. I found out that I don't do it every day, obviously, because, you know, you've got a busy life, you can't keep track sometimes. Sometimes I just genuinely don't feel like I want to do it. So I only ever really feel motivated to write when I'm, okay, I'll tell you the story of how it all become a thing. So I essentially had this feeling. I went for a walk one night, and I come to this conclusion that fear, I needed to start facing fear, you know, and without actually feeling fear, I was never going to be able to face it. So I allowed, because I'd been blocking for a very long time, I'd been trying to manifest away and out of fear rather than into fear and through it, so I could conquer it. So one night I was just walking. It was like, I don't know, say 1 o'clock possibly, and I was walking. I was thinking to myself like, oh, you know what? I think fear is probably going to be the thing that I do actually need to start feeling, because otherwise I'm not going to progress in my journey. And you know, I guess I was thinking like, oh, you know, I don't. It was a bit weird how it came across, because I was walking and I seen this like fox that had been mangled up. No, it's not a high vibrational experience, but at the same time, like, that was the vibration that I must have been on. So anyway, I'd come across this fox, and I could see its like tail had been severed by something, and I couldn't find its body. So at this point, I was thinking to myself like, oh my god, what kind of fucking animal savaged a fox? You know, it must be massive. So if it can do a fox in, it's gonna do me in. Like, so I couldn't find the body, but I carried on. I ventured on and went further forward. I was like, right, I've got to do it. I've got to keep going. Just stop thinking about it. Stop freaking out. Just carry on, you know. For all we know, it was another fox and it had dragged its dead body off, or it had been hit by a car. But I obviously kept reassuring myself in my mind that, you know, what I was thinking probably isn't true. And, you know, to this day I still don't actually know. But, you know, I found the fox's body after, but we'll let this story progress. So I carried on walking, and I was looking up and thinking like, you know, in this whole thing with the aliens and stuff, like, I'm sorry, I'm a strong believer in you know, the afterlife. I don't believe there is a death. I don't believe in death. I think there is a letting go of certain elements of yourself which we think is the body, but I don't believe there is a death. And there's still, my good friend Josh sent me over a little bit of wisdom the other day when we was walking through London. I think it was 1.7% of something that the scientists have like observed in the human body when it's living and dead. There's still 1.7% that they can't figure out what it is, and that's believed to be the soul of the human, or the body, or the essence of the thing that was expressing itself. Anyway, getting a bit off track here. Yeah, so I do believe in all of that sort of stuff, and I was just pondering over the thought, like, how, because it was such a clear night and there were so many stars. I was just thinking like, oh, I wonder what it'd be like to actually be out there looking down here. Like, how cool would it actually be to be an alien, like, or